Hello and welcome. I'm your host, John RMS, otherwise known as AceBullion, and today I have a kind of mind-puzzling coin. It's been sent in by Martin the Silver Trader for me to give you guys some information, cast my eyes on, and review the coin. So first off, please be sure to check out the links down below where you can find the link to Martin's website, silvertrader.uk. You can find the link to the Precious Metal Forum, which is free and a happy, joyful place for everybody. You don't need to pay membership fees. And finally, you can find a link to my own website, AceBullion.com or AceBullion.co.uk. Now, with that as well, I would like to put in one more thing. I am so sorry of YouTube's algorithm where they've now changed things and they've inserted silly adverts where before I would have one at the beginning and end, and you guys also had ad blockers which would work. So, apologies. Yes, I know I get paid through the, adverts of the stuff, but my goodness, this is really frustrating because a lot of you viewers, like myself, I like to watch other channels. It's annoying. So I've limited and I'm making sure I only have two, which is really absolute, and I'm trying to put them at the beginning and end to the best of my ability. So, here we go. We're going to find out what this is all about. So this is the brand new, now hold on, I need to do my air quotations, Rusalka, the water spirit from the Gdnask mint. Gdansk Mint, and it's regarding the Slovak bestiary or bestiary, however you want to call it. It's the 1 ounce coin, and I know you're probably thinking, wait a minute, Ace, you've done a coin already that is, the water spirit, and I did one 6 months ago, and that was a 2 ounce. Now, I'll try to link in that video somewhere here at the beginning. And we'll see. But this is the 1 ounce, and apparently they're calling it the new coin. And for all intents and purposes, it really is. It's the same coin that the 2 ounce coin was based on. Not really much has changed. There are a couple of notable bits, and I'll go through those, which some good, some bad. I'll also tell you where they really should have, just made that one crucial change. And here we go. So we're looking at the reverse here. And, in the first video, I loved it and I still love it, to this moment. We have lots of really interesting features. You can see that there's like a serpent, a kind of Dragon-esque theme. It's, it really is cool. It's Republic of Cameroon with 500 francs, and it is limited to just 10,000. So, that's cool. Still has a reeded edge. That's cool. Now, on to the Rusalka or Slovak bestiary water spirit lady herself. This is one of those uncool moments that I'm going to say. I mean, it still looks good, but it doesn't. I like it for the fact that obviously, they made it into a 1 ounce form. And there's something else I really like, because it comes with a COA. Now, let me actually show you something here. The COA is numbered, as you can see at the bottom. Just for the full record, you can see there. So these actually have numbers. Now, why is that important? Well, the previous one, and I do have it with me here, it tells me, oh look, this release is limited to just 1,000 pieces. It says it's 1,000 pieces. Nowhere on this one, even on the back, does it mention what number it is. Now that's for the 2 ounce, this is for the 1 ounce here. And the 1 ounce, you actually get a serial number. So they've done that right. And I'm actually impressed. I think that was one of the things that I moaned about in the first video. And I say moan, I mean, I just brought it to their attention that they should really, if they're making such a limited piece, it would be nice to have it on the COA what number you have. However, here's where they kind of really messed up a little bit, because this is a brand new release, and I'm showing already 2024 coins, and there's still a couple of 2023 coins, but they are listing it as still 2022, as you could clearly see, which is the very same as the first 2022. And of course, we have different denominations. We have 1,000 francs, and we have 500. Double the weight, I guess. So they should have really changed that as well to 2023. That would have been a simple change whilst they were doing that. And I wouldn't have any means for, any kind of, animosity, I suppose, a tiny bit. I don't care if they were late to the party to get these done or not. The fact is that they've really messed up. All it took was just a simple number change. Now, the water spirit herself here is actually rather beautiful. You have everything going around. You have the fish. You have the lilies. You have all sorts of lovely goodness. And, she looks really, really nice. You even have, the fish in her hair. Now, some of you may like this design better than the first, and that's okay. Personally, I'm not a fan of matted backgrounds, and I think that we've lost some of the details. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, we'll take a look here, and we'll see into the hair and into the fins in a second. I'm going to pull up the other one that I have. This is the 2 ounces, you can clearly see, much fatter, larger. Now we take a look here, and this is mine, by the way. We can see all those details super clear. We can see the octopus tentacles there. We can see that. We don't really get a glimpse of that fish as well as we should have, which stands out, by the way, on the 1 ounce, which is good. And this does kind of look a little bit busy. It's slightly matted. You can see kind of her gills on her neck and stuff like that. Now, as we move back to the original, we've lost those gills. I mean, they are still there. You can still see them under extreme magnification, but they've been covered up. And we've lost some of the high details, such as the octopus as well. I'm having to pull it really close so that you can see it. So, in a way, I kind of like it because it's broken up the overall picture. But in also another way, I'm torn between having it just as, a beautiful all silver, design, kind of, you have to gauge your eyes over it, to this. I prefer not to lose detail, to lose any detailing on a coin personally, but I also can understand and appreciate why they've done it. When you put them side by side, it does look very, very different. So I'm going to put them side by side for you, and you can now see the difference entirely. In fact, we can overlap and we can underlap, and let's kind of take a look. And do you see what I mean about the detail? You can see it, especially in the face, how it's been lost a little bit. But you could also see the other parts of the coin, whereas, well, lots of things get lost amongst it in the 2 ounce. So, has the mint actually done a good job? Well, yes and no. The mint itself, I actually do like this 1 ounce. And it's not a bad price either. I don't usually go into that. But they've put on a serial number. So now I know that this is number 3,367 of 10,000. That's cool. This, for For the 2 ounce, I don't have a clue. I really don't. No idea at all. But, you know, I still like them both. And I may have to. In fact, I've already decided. I may or may not. I will be buying it just so that I can have it as a pair for kind of comparison for my own personal reference. Because they are like yin and yang. One has incredible detail, but you really can't see it because you have to really focus on it. And I'm talking about that 2 ounce round here. And one has that horrific matting, but you lose the detail a little bit, and yet you gain so much more focus on the coin. I'd love to know what your thoughts and opinions are. Let me know as you go along your merry way over the weekend. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. And again, so sorry about this YouTube advert stuff. It's beyond my control. It is a YouTube thing. It is not me. So apologies again. Sending out lots of love. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.